Good afternoon, Hermitage family. It's Bryant, the social service manager here, and I am so excited to be here before you. Can we all take a deep breath and say, we finally made it to phase one. As many of you have already received a letter and the announcement from our executive director, Chris Gardner, we are here. We are finally doing our phasing with the state of Virginia. In the letter, you will see that we kind of laid out how phase one is going to look for our community, and we're all in preparation for phase 2 and 3. Well, I wanted to come to you with some friendly reminders as we just prepare ourselves to finally feel like we are free and coming out, seeing our loved ones and families and friends that we haven't seen in a while, and getting out to do that exercising, maybe getting to our doctor's appointments, that we just want to remember there are still things that the Virginia Department of Health and the CDC want us to follow. One of those is, of course, our favorite accessory that seems to have been a part of our attire for the last maybe 3 or 4 months, and that is our face mask. As you can see, mine is fun and colorful. I think it matches my personality. But whatever your mask is, whatever you choose as a covering for your face, that you make sure that you wear when you are outside of your apartment. When you're going for those walks, when your family and friends are coming to visit you in our outside designated area, please remember you need to have your mask along with your family and friends. Also, there's a proper way to wear the mask. You have to wear the mask over your nose, covering your mouth. I know it can be hard sometimes to breathe as we're walking or kind of exerting some energy to have it fully covered, but that is the recommendation of the CDC and the Virginia Department of Health, for it to fully cover your face. I will model it for you, of course. So make sure that you have it fully covered when you're out and about. We also want to remind you that we are still practicing social distancing. What does that look like? 6 feet away. And I love how the CDC described it as 2 arms length from each other. Well, guess what? We helped you out. In our breezeway, we have set up a designated visitor area that your family, friends can visit you with. And it's already set up for that social distancing. But we know you may go on walks with your family and friends, and we want you to remember that. We also still have our visitor vista for the non-contact kind of visitations if you feel more comfortable with that, or if your family and friends do. You would set that up with the resident services, and you can do that by contacting the front desk at 703-797-3800. We also want to make sure you remember, everybody probably has a bottle, 2, 3, 10, or 15 of this hand sanitizer. So important. Making sure that when you've come back in from outside, from visiting, maybe coming out of your apartment, checking your mail, that you make sure that you are applying hand sanitizer and that you're practicing kind of that hand washing. We have seen so many videos about the 20 seconds and singing happy birthday, and I've even seen one governor do a fun song from Aretha Franklin as she washed her hands. So let's just make sure that we continue that. As the letter stated, we are going to phase into our gym being open. That's again through resident services. Our beauty salon, we're looking at a tentative start date of June 15th. And then we'll be going into phase 2 and 3. And we are hoping, just like all of you, that we will soon get back to some form of normalcy. But we hope that even during this time of quarantine, that you have gained some insight or maybe a greater peace. Maybe the slowdown has been good for you all. As we get back to it, and we can't wait as your team and your family to see you all again. Take care, and we'll see you during phase 2 and 3. I'll be back.